Welcome to the Virtual Media Architect Editor. We wanted to give you a basic overview of the screen itself. The scene is broken down into 5 basic areas. The first area here is the actual actions that will create the scene for you. The next here is where you will find information about the individual actions that you have in your list. The next area here, this is where your scene will show. This is the actual 3D graphics that will be displayed. The next area right here is your menu bar. This is where you will find the different content, basic functions that you will use to go over the different parts in the scene. And this down here is where your different content areas will be displayed. Now, as this says, drag action icons into this scene. If you'll look in the menu bar, you'll see actions. Now, actions are different things that will appear in your scene. Image, this will add an image to your scene. Video, this will add a video to your scene. Move, this will move an image or video. Animate, it will animate an image or video. Camera scenes, camera icons, these will tell you if you want to move the camera, if you have certain settings that you want for the camera, different things like that. So the first thing let's do is just drag an icon over into the scene, into your list. It will say drag image here. Now if you'll notice down here, your content has changed. Now if you click on these buttons here, it will display different content that you can use. Now we've included a number of different royalty-free pictures that you can use. And to use one, all you have to do is drag it up into this little box, and you'll notice that it now appears in your scene. Clip art, these are different pictures that have a transparent background to them. So if we drag one of these pictures, you'll notice that there's nothing around it as a background. So when you do add a background, these parts will become transparent. Textures, these are seamless textures, which means they can be repeated over and over in a scene without seeing any seams. There are a number of things like shaders that require something to be in a power of 2 format, which means that it's 256 by 256, 512 by 512. These are power of 2 numbers. Any of these will work. And My Images is where images that you have uploaded will appear. And you'll notice that there's a button for upload. You can upload your own images, your own videos, your own HTML, your own JavaScript, your own 3D objects from clicking this button. Now if we go back to actions, you'll see all these different buttons. We can drag another one into the scene. So let's drag a floor. Now you'll notice that we have a floor and a texture. This texture is, like I said, can be an image from the royalty-free, from the clip art, a picture that you upload, textures. It's all up to you. Well, this is the basic content that we wanted to go over for the first tutorial. Play around with the actions. Try the different ones by dragging them up into the scene. Now, like I said, this part will display information about the different action that you have selected. This is where you can change things about that. We'll go over these things in the next tutorial.